Well, this is the woman in charge of the largest teachers union in the United States, Becky Pringle, president of the National Education Association.
You know who you are! You are the NEA! Our mission is clear! We will advocate for the rights of education professionals, and we will change this world for our students with that inner fire burning. We will never bend. We will never be broken because we are the NEA.
Well, this is the cult-like behavior. Not only are they in charge of educating America's youth, but they believe they're your children's saviors. Joining me now is author of America's Cultural Revolution, good friend of the show. Welcome back, Mr. Christopher Rufo. Good to have you. Besides being unhinged, that woman is the president of the NEA, which has 3 million teachers under her.
Yeah, that's right. She is the president of the largest teachers union, representing teachers in all 14,000 local school districts. And this clip is incredible because it reveals the inner nature of the teachers union. These are ideological fanatics that resemble a kind of pre-World War II style of rhetoric, and they're trying to impose this on your kids every day down to the kindergarten level. We should be very wary of these people. And at the end of the day, teachers unions should be abolished. We should be running schools for the interest of kids, not the interest of deranged ideologues like Becky Pringle.
You know, and so she's passionate, give her that, and yet she has the support of all the 3 million teachers, but they really are pushing CRT on their teachers to push it on our kids. And some of these books, we'll roll a couple of pictures of some of the books that they think are acceptable in some of our young people's classrooms as young as 10, 11 years old. Go ahead, Chris.
Yeah, I mean, it's absolutely true. And whether it's race or sex, the content of these books gets worse and worse and worse. It's really unconscionable. And the tell that you see sometimes is that parents and teachers are actually too embarrassed to read these books out loud to one another. You and I couldn't actually say some of the words that are in these books on television, but somehow they think it's appropriate for kindergartners, for first graders, for second graders. This is not only a perversion and a sexual nature, it's a perversion of these institutions, our schools that teach our kids, and it has to be rooted out from the system.
You know, you're right. We had to blur out some words because you can't say them on television. It's insane. You can't read, you can't show the pictures. And yet these are things that our children as young as 10, 11, 12 years old are being exposed to. And these teachers are all about it. Take a listen to Kamala Harris going off on something. She may be losing it too, like Joe. Listen.
And while they do this, check it out. They push forward revisionist history. Just yesterday in the state of Florida, they decided middle school students will be taught that enslaved people benefited from slavery. They insult us in an attempt to gaslight us, and we will not stand for it.
What you gonna do, Cammie? What are you going to do? It's wrong what she said, first of all. But talk about gaslighting. The teachers are gaslighting the parents in this country. Go ahead, Chris.
Yeah, I mean, it's factually totally incorrect. This is not true at all. They lie, and then they lie again, and then they lie again after that. That's the only way that they can actually have some political power, because if they told the truth about what's happening in California and the truth about what's happening, for example, in Florida, voters would flock away from the political left. They have lost on the issue of education, and they're so desperate to try to get back in the seat of power.
Very quickly, Chris, you know, if these teachers would just friggin' stay on math, biology, history, geography, just do that, our kids are failing. Our kids are far behind the Chinese, some of the Asian countries. We're like 30th in math in the world, and yet they're more concerned about CRT and these sexual books showing our kids rather than teaching them the fundamentals. Final thought.
Yeah, that's right. And that's exactly the story that I tell in America's Cultural Revolution. I trace exactly how this happened, how our institutions were captured by these radical left ideologues. And I think it's important to understand where these ideas come from, how they gain power, and how to fight back. That's why I published a book, and so grateful for
Fight
the
back,
coverage.
folks. Read the book. Fight back. Fight back. I know we do it a lot on the show, but we have to continue to call out these people. They're going to take our kids. They're going to take their future. Chris Rufo, thank you for joining us.